Uh-oh, I wasn't listening again. Alrighty. Powerlessness. Okay. How I'm powerless. I was going through something the other day, and I was obsessing about something, and someone said, "Chrissy, you're powerless." So when you pray, say, "Oh God, I'm powerless. So help me. So help me, God." And it was so simple. I just said, "Yep, God, I'm powerless over this person." And every time the thought came into my head, I just said, "Well, I'm powerless over that person in Jesus' name." And then it went away. And, I am powerless over everything. Like, see, I think my heart is good. Like, I'll go and I'll try and do what I have to do. Or if someone invites me or asks me to help out, like, I'll do it. And then I'll suss out the situation. And then I go away and I look at my behaviour for that day. And I look at my motives, and I look at and the principles, the AA principles, and I try and apply the steps and the principles to that situation. And then I kind of work out, try and listen to how my spirit feels. If it feels confused or it's obsessing, it's usually not a good thing. It's usually not a peaceful thing. And I have to admit that I'm powerless and I cannot change that situation. And my presence cannot change or affect that situation. And that my higher power wants me somewhere else. I am powerless over wanting to stay there and to change things. So I have to leave and trust that it'll all work itself out for the best. I'm powerless over the fact that I can't drink alcohol. I'm powerless that I can't see my family, and I can't change them, and that, we're not happy families, and there's lots of support. I can't change that. I'm powerless. And I can't change the fact that I can't be around them right now because of my state of mental health. I'm powerless over all of that. I'm in a situation at the moment where I have to go to court, and I don't want to go. I'm afraid. I'm actually scared of the situation I'm in, but I'm powerless over what's going on around me. I'm actually handing my will and my life over to God, and I'm changing. But I'm not handing him my problems and saying, well, I'm not going to do anything about it. I'm going to, ask God to hold my hand and walk through the fear with him, and asking, every moment of the way for strength. Because that's the only way I can get through what I have to get through. Try and be honest, when I first came in, I didn't understand honesty. I thought honesty was about like you shared about stealing and being honest about that sort of stuff. But self-honesty for me is about admitting when I'm afraid, admitting when I'm wrong, admitting when I'm powerless over something, I can't win, and I hate that. Like, when I first came in, I just thought I knew everything, and I spoke like, oh yeah, I want to change, and I'm this and that, but the way my words came out, what is it that the way I sounded, the way I talked, it spoke a different language. Looking back, I remember my voice spoke with ego. And I was lying. I was lying to myself. I'm saying, yeah, I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to be a better person. Like, I didn't give a hoot. I didn't care about anyone or anything, and I definitely didn't care about myself. But today I'm learning and I'm growing and I'm changing, and because I can't live that way anymore, And I just stuck around face-to-face meetings and just listened to the wisdom, and I watched people, and I saw myself as I was changing. I could see my old behaviour in other people, and sometimes they'd been around a lot longer than me, sometimes not. And I would say, I don't want to be like that. That's not the sort of person I want to follow after, I want to be better than that. And I'd always ask God, and these would be prayers that no one knew about, and I'd ask God for certain things, and I would watch them. I would watch them come to pass around me. And it was like my little secret garden, I could go there and just be grateful and have a smile on my face, knowing that I was changing on the inside, because I was a very, very foul-mouthed, very angry, bitter person. I'd been hurt a lot, and I was hurting other people. I had no respect or anything left, and I came in a very angry person, and slowly, it's taken 8 years, slowly, like a big ship, slowly turning towards its destination. I could hardly feel the movement, but it was actually, I was changing, and I make mistakes every single day, but I want to be able to learn. My sponsor says, Chrissy, make mistakes, but take responsibility for it and don't blame other people. And have a look at yourself every day and see where you can change and be a better person, and where you can help yourself and help others. And I'm extremely powerless over a lot of things, but I never used to be. I had the last say. I knew what was right, and I was going to make sure you knew about it, and I'd fight you to the bitter end. And today, when I stand up for myself, I do it because I know it's right. And I say what I have to say, and then I walk away. And if it's a good, wholesome situation, then I will stay there. If it's unhealthy and it's going to make me sick, then I'll walk away. That's what I always do. And trust God the whole way. And I'm blessed to be here. Thank you for the opportunity to share. Thanks.